And now let's go to another user, because that's the whole premise, right? We record the actions of multiple users, multiple types of users, multiple characters that all use the application in a different way. There's no wrong or right, but we want to collect as many paths through the application as possible so that we can harvest as much insight as possible and really get that top 10 or top 100 of processes that make sense for automation through collecting the traffic from many users. So what I'll do, bear with me, I'll once again go here, I'll restart the recorder, start the recorder. I'll append to the Spotlight recording because I want to combine them in one. And you can imagine if I can combine 2 sessions, I can combine 100 as well. So it's recording. Let me go back to my emulator, reconnect. And now I have another user. We have user Lee. Lee works in logistics. He's lazy and he's loose. So he's well, yeah, he does his job, but he doesn't want to work too hard, so he's slow, probably. We can see that later as well. So let's start the Lega demo. He's also into maintain customers, but he said, okay, customer number. I can press F4. We, as IBM I users, all know that F4 will prompt you for with a list. And he scrolls a bit and he says, well, let me select Mr. Buchanan. He looks at it and indeed changes the record as well. Presses enter, he does it one more time, picks John Adams, presses F12, sure. He's also doing other things, and he's also adding customers. So he's also doing not only that lookup, but he's also having really different behavior that we want to capture with our recorder. So he's creating a new customer number, he puts his own name in, of course, Lee Layton, if that's the last name. Let's forget about the address, it's about the principal. And then he regrets putting his own name in, so he goes to his own record, and he says, well, let me delete it. Yes, delete it, and it's gone. And he also is in logistics, so he does similar things here. I'll just do one. Okay. This is a different person using the same application on the same host, but with a different behavior, clearly. So let's see if we, I'll sign off from here. It's all a little bit different, but it's all combined into one recording and into one model, into one set of insights that we can analyze shortly. So recording done, stop it. It will collect the additional pictures. If you look real quick, you'll see collecting pictures appearing there. Yep, there it is. And it's done. Now it's analyzed the patterns again, and let's see what the Spotlight track looks like right now. Well, it's clearly different. I see far more processes, but this blue one has become even bluer. And that's because it has now combined all the actions from both Fran, who's fast and in finance, and she's focused, and with Lee, who's more loose and lazy. So we still see Fran's pattern. She started here, went here, and then went here. We still see that. But we also see everything that Lee did, because he pressed, as you see, he pressed F4. He scrolled around a bit here. He pressed the page up and page down. We can probably see that he spent up to 5 seconds on the screen, which is quite a bit, of course. And then he went, etc. You can follow it. We capture every transition. We capture every major key that was pressed here. Here's the delete action. Press Shift F11, went back there. So now we have a more complete model than when we just had Fran. We now capture also the delete and the prompt, which might, I mean, delete you want to automate as well. So just Fran would not have brought us there, but combining the different behaviors of all these users is additionally valuable.